I believe stories matter. Not the loud ones, not the ones that demand attention or try to impress us, or the ones that are so exaggerated that we can't find the truth. I mean, honest, everyday stories about everyday people simply living their lives, learning as they go. True stories about experiences and the lessons we learn from them. The moments that almost slip by and then stay with us long after they're over. Stories invite us to pause in a world that moves too quickly. They help us notice moments we might otherwise rush past without thinking twice. Stories give us a language for things we felt but didn't quite know how to say. They shape the way we see ourselves and often the way we see other people. Sometimes a story helps us soften towards someone we've misunderstood. Sometimes it reminds us to respond instead of react. And sometimes it simply gives us permission to feel without needing to fix anything. Honestly, there's nothing better than hearing a relatable story. I've always been drawn to the small, unexpected moments that sneak up on us. The ones where afterward you find yourself wondering what just happened or why did it matter? They unfold in ordinary places, right in the middle of everyday life. I think I'm drawn to these stories because they ask us to linger, just long enough to notice what's easy to miss. These moments rarely announce themselves as significant, but they often leave a lasting mark. For me, storytelling has become a way to pause and reflect, and also to find meaning in places that might otherwise feel ordinary. Sometimes the lesson is clear. Other times it takes distance or a little thought to understand why a moment stayed with us at all. And often, a story doesn't give us an answer. It gives us something else: perspective, understanding, or a sense that we're not alone. On this channel, you'll find real life stories with simple messages. They're kid-friendly in nature, but created especially for adults. For parents, educators, storytellers, or anyone looking for encouragement, perspective, or a quiet moment to breathe. These are the kinds of stories we tell each other over lunch or at a coffee shop, with a simple twist: the message. These are the stories that don't feel important until later, when we finally pause long enough to realize what they were trying to show us. If stories matter to you, whether you're looking for meaning in small moments or just a quiet place to pause, this space is for you.